Nicolas Cage as Dracula will forever go down as one of the most ingenious casting choices of all time. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they made this movie just to give him this role. So Renfield is a modern take on Dracula where the Renfield character, played by Nicholas Hoult, finally gets tired of his boss's depraved shenanigans and decides to take care of himself more. The movie is an obvious advocate for the love yourself style of self-help advice that's so prevalent in mental health circles today. I mean, they don't hide it at all. A central part of the movie involves Renfield going to a therapy support group where they literally preach loving yourself first and improving your life through your own inner power. I have some personal grievances with this philosophy as I think it puts the cart before the horse in many ways, but anyway, that's what the movie preaches. Other than the somewhat obnoxious, overstated love yourself messaging, Renfield takes a very interesting concept in revamping the Dracula mythology. This is supposed to be a direct sequel to the original 1931 Dracula movie starring Bela Lugosi. Although I don't really buy that since there's too much to retcon there. It's better just to see this as a reboot than as a sequel. But in the opening monologue, when Renfield is telling his life story, they do splice in the two starring Nicks into the 1931 film, which was a nice touch to tie things back in to where it all began, and honor the original at the same time. A visual element that did not impress me, however, is all of the bad CGI blood. CGI can be used to create some amazing visuals, the likes of which filmmakers of old could only dream about, but when it's bad, it's really bad. And the CGI blood in this movie is really bad. On the other hand, a lot of the costume design and set design is well done, so I guess it evens out. Part of the premise of this movie is that Dracula will go overboard and kill too many people, so he and Renfield must continually flee to different locations all over the world and lay low for a while. In their latest stop in New Orleans, they set up their lair in a rundown abandoned hospital, which is absolutely perfect location scouting aesthetically. The combination of Dracula's gothic castle luggage and the creepy liminal space of the abandoned hospital creates a truly unique atmosphere. I never knew before how much I needed to see Dracula seated on a throne surrounded by antique wrought iron candlesticks and medical blood bags hanging from the ceiling. Very cool. While I did like Hoult and Cage in their roles, I do think they pretty much carried the film on their own from an acting standpoint. Renfield's love interest is pretty much a one-note character, and it's kind of not immersive to have Awkwafina speak in a noticeable New York accent, while she is supposed to be a lifelong New Orleanian. While a lot of people seem to dislike her whole side plot, I actually didn't mind it at all. But I do think that Awkwafina herself doesn't fit well in the movie. But all of these criticisms aside, I still think that Renfield is an excellent, enjoyable horror comedy. And yep, this movie is a comedy. It's actually fucking hilarious. It is a perfectly fun time on its own, and a respectable homage to all the vampire movies that have come before it. I will be watching this again for Halloween many times in the future, I'm sure. So, thank you for watching. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you want to get sucked off. Have your blood sucked by Nicolas Cage. And until next time, good night.